Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm here to interview Miss Grace for Indigenous Dishes. So I'm here with my team member, who is Timothy, and I'm Abdulbasit Olamileko, and here is Mrs. Grace, the lecturer for Indigenous Dishes. So Emma, can you briefly introduce the skill you teach and its real-world applications? Like,
my name is Grace Ugochi from Anambra State, somewhere in Agwata local government, Amebu. And I teach in Nigerian Indigenous Dishes for 300 level students, and by the grace of God, we have those who have ventured into it as a business. Indigenous Dishes is just our local dishes. We're from different states. We have 36 states in the federation, and each state has its own delicacy, have their own kind of soup that the local people cook. We have different kinds of soup. Just to mention a few, we have what we call Ofonubu in Igbo language, which is bitter leaf. Yoruba is Obenuru. Then we have white soup, Nsala soup from the Delta Anioma area in the Delta State. We have Edikaikon Alpha soup, vegetable soups from Akwa Ibom and Cross River State. We have granite soup also from Cross River State. We have Oha soup from Anambra State, Imo State too. In Anambra, we use Ede to cook the Oha soup. Then Imo people use what is called Achi, them Anabia, to cook the same soup. So we have different varieties of soup. We have obono soup. Some people can add the okra to the obono to cook it with vegetables, and some people just prefer only obono with vegetables. We have a foriro from the southwest. We have begiri soup also from the southwest. We have kokori soup too from the southwest. We have the south. We have the afan soup. We have the banga soup, starch. We have black soup. We have different kinds of soup.
So now I want to ask, how long does it take for somebody to become a professional in cooking?
When you start as an amateur cook or somebody that is learning, it can take you up to 3 months, 2 to 3 months to perfect your cooking. And when we are cooking, we don't say go and be using Maggi to, like people from northeast. A lot of them specializing in putting a lot of Maggi in their soup. The people from the far north. But we can put a lot of fish. We have catfish, we have mangala fish, we have pala, we have the other one they call Titus fish. We have so many varieties of fish. We put a lot of them in the soup, and we don't so much use Maggi in my course, but we use crayfish. We use so many other this to cook more.
Okay. So, Mark, can we learn this skill online or physically? Which one is more?
Physically is better because you'll be there seeing how everything is done, seasoning your meat, and how many hours it can take you to prepare the soup. And seeing it physically is the best, so you know it. Nobody will tell you do this, because sometimes if you follow what is on the social media, people do mistakes. But when you are there physically, I'm teaching, you are following it, you know how many maggi we put in the meat to season it, the onions, the garlic, the ginger, how many is put, you know the quantity, everything. You see it physically. It's different from the social media. A lot of people follow social media, they follow time and they make mistake at the end of the day. So, but if you are there physically, you know what you are putting, you know how many minutes you take, how many hours you take us to put whatever we are putting in the soup. So it's different.
So, what common challenges do people face that used to make them quit cooking? Like, quit cooking, that this thing is hard.
I've not seen anybody quitting it all. The only thing they complain is money. You know, money is not easy to come by nowadays. And I tell people that want to go into cooking that you must first of all preach to your people You know, it's just like networking.
Yes.
When you have your people, they know this is what you are doing. They patronize you, and you tell your friends. You go to church, you produce the handbills, and when you take it to church, take it to your club, take it to school, give your friends, they give to friends, and before you know it, the name becomes a household name. You understand?
Yes. So, how can students build a strong portfolio, like a strong background, a strong confidence in cooking?
One thing is to kill the spirit of fear. When you are able to kill the spirit of fear, you can go places. And the way you kill the spirit of fear, I want to do this, you are afraid, you are scared, that you don't know how the cooking will come out, whether people will come and buy, whether people will love what you are doing. But the thing is that once the spirit of fear is not there, you have spirit of sound mind, you have peace, inner peace.
Yes.
Well, by the time you finish cooking, whatever comes out will be a success. But when you are afraid of moving forward, breaking out, that is the problem a lot of people have. Not really the money, the fear of what I want to do, will people buy into it, will people patronize me, will people love what is going to come at the end of the day, you know. So when the person has that kind of fear, he can't go far as a cook. So
just do it,
be determined, be focused. Have a focus. You know, this is what I want, and this is what I want to do. I'm not afraid. Even if nobody encourages me, I encourage myself. So that is the starting point.
So what separates an average learner from a professional learner?
And what separates an average learner from a professional, like when I started, before I even entered university,
Yes.
I studied it hotel management and catering services. We started from my mother's kitchen. From there I went to learn it for 4 years. It was after I learned it that I entered the university. Okay. So then I started cooking for friends. The friends said they are doing birthday, come and cook for me. You know, they pay me and I will be happy. I just cook for them and they pay. Sometimes I prepare, but I cook native soup. They pay. I started like rice, fried rice and all that. Even Nigerian salad rice, we have it too. So a lot of people don't know about it. Where we cook with vegetables, different types of vegetables, and then we fry the meat, whatever we want to use. And there is an enjoyment, the fulfillment when you are doing something that you love doing, and anytime they call on you, you come out and do it. There is this fulfillment on it. Then when you start, gradually you'll be growing with it. Now I cook from wedding, engagement, seminar, symposium. They call me, I cook, and they give me money.
Okay, yeah. So Emma, apart from you being a successful indigenous cooker, which other person has actually become global by cooking?
I don't know, like a lot of people like Basi and others, but they are mostly jollof rice and all that. Me, I cook indigenous dishes, and there are so many other people who cook it, but my own kind of cooking is quite different. The secret of my ingredients is quite different from other people. A lot of people open their own with Maggi and other sauce, but we use a local made. We use a roux, we use crayfish, we use fish, we use all kinds of fish, dry fish to cook.
So, as an indigenous learner, food learner, which platform or which place is the best place you can show yourself?
I've said it now. I've said it. You start from your home, tell people around you. You go to the church, go to mosques, and then not only that, you also start from your Facebook page and make sure that everything you are doing there is all about food. So people will call you. They'll call you. What I saw now, I like it. Some people go and teach online. People follow it. They make mistake. Most times they call me. I send them the details of how to cook whatever they want to do.
So how can students continuously improve without having them to back out?
Continuous practice makes perfect.
Just continuous practice makes
They continue to practice it. Different kinds of, we have so many, but when you are into it, you continue to cook the same different kinds of food. You are practicing it. Before you know it, the person will become a professional.
Okay. So what final advice would you give to undergraduate students about learning and monetizing the skill?
The only thing I will tell them is that let them have the passion. So when you have the passion for it, you have the craving for it. I want to do this. I want to perfect. Like now, I can sew. I'm a professional tailor, and by the grace of God, I am a cook, a chef. Some people call me chef, some people call me caterer. So when you have that passion, that this is what I want to do, the sky is the limit. Nobody can say stop it. You know. So people that are musicians today,
Yes.
they started. The parents said, "Don't do this." They went ahead and did it. We have people like Baba. We have people like Davido. So many of them went into it, even when the family were against them.
Yes.
And today they come out refined and very good.
So
Make millions and all that.
okay, so what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the end of our interview with Miss Grace, in the successful indigenous learning teacher, and it has been very, very great. So since she shared the secret to our cooking is local.
And another thing that helps us here is that our director is a very kind-hearted person, and he works with all of us, encourages us. If there's any issue, you can walk into his office at any time. And when he came in, this is his second year here, but he has been very helpful to everybody, even the students and the staffs. In fact, the director is one of the best directors we have ever had.
So shout out to the director.
He's a very good man, and Professor Usman Ibrahim.
Shout out to
He's a very nice person. He carries everybody along, and irrespective of your state, your religion, your status, where you're coming from, he's a very nice person.
So, ma, which restaurant?
He has really assisted us to be here and to bring out the best in us.
So, which restaurants will you allow us to try out your food? Like, you can come to try out your food, like a restaurant.
People call me online. They come and book for parties, for club. I cook for them, weddings, engagement. If you can book me online,
oh yes, on social media,
we'll know what it entails. So they come to my WhatsApp and they say they want this so date. I said, okay, no problem. This is what it will cost you.
Yes.
And they send in the money.
So you can come to patronize Mrs. Grace, and they are going to deliver food delivery instant, no complaint. You get your money, you get everything you want, you get the qualities of what you are paying for. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much.